Hey everybody, thanks for joining us again for another training video. This one's about what if problems arise. That's what if problems arise. You see, in every group situation, there's potential for problems. You've probably experienced a time when you're in a group or just in a one-on-one conversation where somebody says something that's uncalled for, not okay, extremely negative, or something, and it drops a bomb in the room. And you find yourself like, what's gonna happen? Who's gonna say what? And you see some people might speak up to attack that person, or some people might cower back saying, I don't know what they're gonna say or what to do or what I should say. And then there's even situations where you're in a group and somebody says something that's not okay and drops the bomb in the room. Everyone's confused, but they all turn their eyes to you, the group leader, to figure out, what are they gonna say? And that's your moment of truth. As the group leader, what if problems arise? Now, the main point for this whole video is simply to keep the discussion as much as possible positive, on track, and beneficial. Keep the discussion positive, on track, and beneficial. So there's examples of things that are kind of hot buttons, don't touch, don't talk about. And an example of that is politics. In groups where we're talking about Jesus and talking about church, that's not exactly a place for politics, because often politics becomes apprehensive, negative, even hurtful to a group. And when that happens, it's your job as a leader to navigate and say, we're not going to talk about that. And I give you absolute freedom as a home church leader or home church facilitator to steer the conversation away from those things. You don't have to go down every rabbit trail. If you're talking about Acts chapter 8 and somebody starts talking about the burrito, you don't have to go talk about the burrito. You can say, hey, we'll talk about your lunch later, but let's talk about Acts chapter 8. This is what we're on now. And your job as the home church leader is to keep the discussion positive, on track, and beneficial. Say it with me if you're watching. Keep the discussion positive, on track, and beneficial. That's the whole main point. Your job is to simply put out these fires by keeping the discussion positive, on track, and beneficial. So when problems arise, follow those. Just keep it positive, on track, and beneficial. I hope that's ingrained in your head. I'm saying it a lot. Keep the discussion positive, on track, beneficial. So if problems arise, do that. You don't have to go to those levels. You don't have to take the rabbit trails, but keep it on track and positive and beneficial. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you for the next training video.